So I have just arrived and this is my room. Okay, so I'm looking rough and I don't know what I'm gonna say. This is a bit of like an impromptu vlog. I wasn't planning on vlogging and I was like, oh, I'm going to Glasgow, that's exciting. Maybe I should just film it. So basically I'm in Glasgow for a work trip. So I'm here tonight, tomorrow night, and then I'm leaving on Wednesday. So I thought I'd turn this into like a writing vlog. Basically, I haven't been doing much writing recently. The last time I wrote was for my 10K word day, which I think hopefully the vlog for that will be up by now. That was, I think, 2 weeks ago. I have not written in 2 weeks, and I'm supposed to be doing 75 hard writing edition. I'm supposed to be writing every single day. I could like go on about the reasons why I haven't written for ages, but regardless, today I want to try and get back into the swing of things, back into writing every single day. And I'm going to try and like capitalize on my like momentum and excitement about being in Glasgow to do that. But yeah, I've just arrived in my hotel room, as I already said, and I'm not too sure what my plans are for the rest of the day. I might meet up with another work colleague later, go out for food or a drink or whatever. But in the meantime, I'm going to do some writing. So I'm very sweaty. So I think the plan is I'll start off writing here in my room, do like a warm-up sprint, maybe charge my laptop. Then I might go into Glasgow city centre and find like a cafe. So yeah, I'm going to try and get some writing done. In terms of like, I guess in case you're new here, so in terms of like where I'm at in my book and what my book actually is, I'm currently writing a vampire romance novel. It's a bit of a romantasy, so definitely like a romance in a fantasy setting. And I'm about 73,500 words in, but I'm hoping that the final draft will be about 110,000 words. That's kind of what I'm thinking, what I'm picturing, and I need to get it done about a month from now. So on October 14th, be the last day that I'm allowing myself to work on this book. The draft has to finish that day, no matter what. So that means I think I need to write almost 40k words in just over a month. So over 1,000 words a day, which now that I'm saying that, I'm a bit scared. So basically, I need to write today, just get as many words done as possible. I'm about towards the end of Act 2, Part 2. So I'd say overall, I'm about 75%, 80% through Act 2. So the end is in sight. If I can definitely get Act 2 done in the next couple days, maybe before I leave Glasgow, that would be a fun little task to set for myself. So before I leave Glasgow, if I can get Act 2, Part 2 done and be at the beginning of Act 3, that would be a dream. And I think that's possible. I think there's only like 2 or 3 chapters of Act 2, Part 2 left. So I'm going to freshen up, have a shower, start writing here, and then we'll go into Glasgow. I finished my writing sprint, which I'm really happy about. It was a bit difficult at the beginning, but I managed to get 899 words written, so go me. That is a pretty good writing sprint by my standards. One thing I was talking about in the previous clip is I'm debating what to do next. I am so tired and I'm kind of like quite comfortable here in the hotel room. So I am debating whether or not I actually want to go out and write in Glasgow. I'll have a look on Google Maps and see if there's any good coffee shops that kind of like catch my eye. But I am thinking I could do some more writing and then do some like general sightseeing. So maybe do like one more writing sprint, try and get this chapter finished, because I think I could potentially get it finished in another 30-minute writing session. So yeah, I'm considering maybe staying here just to keep productivity levels high writing wise, and then I can still go out into Glasgow but without my laptop and writing gear. That is sounding tempting as I'm saying it. We are going to Waterstones. I basically just decided that we could write when I get back, so we're going to go to Glasgow and then we'll write later on in the evening.
Ground floor.
back at the hotel. I'm watching a film, but I do not know what it is, and the TV guide won't tell me. So that's fun. It's not gripping my attention so far, but maybe I'll continue. But I had a nice time in Glasgow. Obviously, I went to two different Waterstones and had a little like walk around, went to places that I'd been to before. So it was very lovely. I had a look to see if there were any like museums or sort of touristy things open, but they were all closed, which makes sense because it's a Monday in like a bit of an off-peak season. So I might try again tomorrow, maybe Wednesday morning. Even if I don't do anything touristy, there's loads of coffee shops that are really intriguing, like a lot of independent coffee shops that look fun. So I might go to those tomorrow evening to write. So yeah, I'm gonna watch TV for a bit. I might change to my laptop because this film just looks so weird and I can't find anything good on TV. So watch a bit of TV, have my takeaway, and then I'll get back to writing. But I think that is all from me for today as I am exhausted. So I will see you guys maybe tomorrow morning if I feel like filming before work. If not, I'll see you after work tomorrow. Bonjour, I am back from work. I've put my pajama top on because I got coffee all over the shirt I was wearing today. I literally got coffee on it, I think, within the first like 5 minutes of me working. So it was very impressive. So I had to have like this little like brown splodge on me all day. It was so annoying. So I got here, immediately changed outfits. It was bothering me, put my pajama top on, but we are going out. So I'm going to do some writing in a coffee shop. I think it's like 5:30, not 5:30, 3:30 now. But yeah, yesterday I wrote 1,100 words and I completed the chapter I said I was going to complete. So I would consider yesterday to be a very successful writing day. I think the idea of finishing Act 2, Part 2 over the next couple of days is ambitious, but if I wake up early enough tomorrow, maybe it won't be. Who knows? But yeah, yesterday was a good introduction back into writing, so I'm going to try and keep up the momentum, keep up the writing success, and get some more writing done at the bookstore. So I think I have one. I am sad I'm not catching like more of like Glasgow in this vlog, like capturing, not catching more of Glasgow in this vlog. I absolutely love my time here. So I don't know if I said this, but my dad's actually from Glasgow and my nana and grandpa also were from Glasgow and had like the thickest Glaswegian accents, like way more thick than anyone I've spoken to over the last 24 hours. That accent was like unmatched. So when I hear like Glaswegian accents, it like brings me back. I don't know, it's like days with my grandparents when they were alive, and just I feel very homely. I feel like I'm wrapped up in a tartan blanket when I'm just here, which I know is like a cringy thing to say, but I do feel really like comforted here. Like I've only been here a few times, and I just feel like it's a second home away from home, even though I don't know the city as well as I know other cities back at home. I just feel happy here. So yeah, I'm sad I haven't got more of it on video, but I'll try and film a bit more tonight, maybe as like, B-roll for you guys to watch, and maybe some more tomorrow. But regardless, I think my trip is serving its purpose by inspiring me to write again. Cute. So I'm now back at the hotel and in the exact same location as I was earlier. I wanted to film somewhere else, but the lighting was bad and my room was really messy from that angle. So this is the angle that we are settled on. I'm not going to lie, I didn't write the most in that little writing session in the coffee shop. Also, I hate that I went to a Cafe Nero. I really wanted to go to an independent place, but I couldn't find one that had a place to plug in my laptop, and I was scared that I was going to run out of time. So long story short, I just went to a Cafe Nero. tomorrow morning, I am going to challenge myself to go to an independent coffee shop. As I was saying before I interrupted myself, I did not write as much as I wanted. I wrote about 300 words. So, yeah, I basically just wrote the beginning bit of this chapter, chapter 25, which is a chapter I've never drafted before. So, this is my first time ever writing it, which is one of the reasons why I struggled. Also, I just struggle with beginnings of chapters anyway. And also, this one's a really important chapter. It's one of like the chapters where my character is kind of defeated by her internal thoughts, and it's very emotional. She basically goes back to a memory from her childhood that's very traumatic for her. So I don't know. I think I just struggle to kind of like push through it and write it as fast as possible. I do want to, like, it requires a bit more thought than other chapters in my book. So this one will take a second to get through, but if I can kind of get to like the 50% point later on today, that would be amazing. I have ordered a takeaway, so some burritos will be coming my way very soon. I ordered a haggis burrito. I like haggis, but I cannot picture it in a burrito, so I'm very excited to see what that's like. So maybe I'll film it when it gets here, although I'm sure it won't look that appealing on the camera, but I'll show you guys if you want to see a haggis burrito. I want to try and do some writing before my takeaway gets here. Maybe just get like an extra 100 words in, and then at 7:30 I will be going to the comedy show. So I'll see you guys in a second. I got an extra one because they accidentally made an extra burrito, so I got more than one burrito. These things are so girthy, but this is what the haggis burrito looks like, so in case you're curious. Okay, so the lighting angle and appearance of me are questionable in this clip. Also, my voice is so scratchy. You know, when you wake up in the morning and your voice just sounds so weird. That's happened to my voice right now. But anyway, it's about 8:15, and I'm thinking if we can try and do like 2 coffee shops in Glasgow this morning, that would be ideal. I do need to get some writing done. I didn't get any writing done when I came back last night in the end. I got into bed, I watched a bit of TV, and I just realized it wasn't happening. And I didn't want to like scare myself away from writing by like forcing myself to write until I'm burnt out when I'm not feeling it. So if I can do like 2 writing sprints today, one in one coffee shop, another in another coffee shop, that would be amazing. Maybe like a 30-minute sprint, try and get like, I don't know, like 800 words written in total. That would be ideal. And just like really, work my way through this chapter, which I think is going to be a difficult chapter. I spoke about it yesterday, but I'm not 100% sure what the content of the chapter is. It's quite like significant and emotional. And there's also some logistical plot stuff that I didn't realize I hadn't figured out until now. So I kind of need to figure it out before the end of this chapter or at the end of the chapter. Hard to explain. I feel like I'm speaking in riddles or in code or something, but that's what's going on. So I'm going to stop filming my phone because it does need to charge, and I will see you guys in Glasgow.